Now, colleagues, this is just to say to you that you are in the right place at the right time. We welcome you. In Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, we are on course. We know what is it that we are supposed to do, and we are doing exactly that. So without waste of time, Program Director, I would like to say everybody is welcome. Feel free to interact. All MMCs, you can interact with business people and get to understand one another in terms of business. And also business people interact with us as councillors so that you must be able to understand exactly what it is that we are doing at Dr. Kenneth Kaunda.
All right. Now, as today is the business breakfast session, we want to welcome the Vice President of the Wesvaal Business Chamber, Vice President Henny Oosthuizen, to give us the business perspective of economic development in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality. Remember, this is the only district municipality in the country which is exploring prosperity. Mr. Henny Oosthuizen.
As I've mentioned during our recent strat session, we came up with a Chamber's vision for the next 3 years. And that entails creating an environment that will provide sustainable development. Secondly, we want to be the co-creator of attractive incentives for new business. And then the last part of our Chamber's vision is to create communal prosperity. Now that goes hand in hand with the other two vision statements, or parts of the vision statements. Because if our community is involved, if our community is benefiting from whatever activities we can ensure to come to our area, obviously there will be an improvement in terms of poverty relief, there will be an improvement of lifestyle enhancement. So we really want to call on local business, but also on local government. Now, local government is Matlosana as well as the Dr. KK area municipality to work together and to call us, to use us, to ensure that we are involved and give input wherever it's needed to ensure that we can create, we can achieve our vision. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. MC, last but not least, we as the Wesvaal Chamber strive to become a vehicle in the business, amongst our businesses, to coordinate smaller contributors' involvement in corporate social investments. And if there's anybody who needs more information on that, please call the Wesvaal Chamber. We are situated, our office is situated in Baffeldorens, Buffels Park. So call on Leanne and her staff to obtain more information. And let's work together, because we know that there's a huge demand for involvement. There's money out there to be utilized, but we will form the channel to channel those monies to the correct places. And then please allow me the last but not least, Renee is here from hospice. Those of you who have not yet taken note of the Tacky Tax Day, that will also happen on Friday. Please call on Renee. You can see her there at our table. She'll be much appreciative of every involvement. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I wish you well for the golf day in the day to come.
Thank you. After a very comprehensive business development or economic development of business from the Wesvaal, now we would like to have a government perspective to say how best that we as government, as government who are in charge. Councillor Me Koloti, she will give the business perspective from government to say that, as Wesvaal said, they are here to create opportunities. How is government going to assist them to achieve that objective? Member Koloti, can you give a round of applause, please? Councillor Koloti.
Thank you very much, colleagues. Nekiri, mine is just to give a 5-minute presentation on the perspective of government on what is that we are intending to do in terms of spending and investment, that we should focus on areas of industry and comparative advantages and where there's a potential for development, for economic transformation. And we need to focus as well on infrastructure development and technical support, so that all the programs and the projects that we want to do, then we know that we are on par in terms of the infrastructure and the technical support. And as well, what is important in all this economic transformation aspect is the identification of skills and giving the necessary training to ensure that whatever the projects and the programs that we come up with, we know that we have skilled and capacitated human resource. We will continue to say as government, we need you as external stakeholders to ensure that when we talk about economic transformation, bettering the lives of our people, it becomes a responsibility for all of us. Now we are saying we want to establish, in fact, I think there is an existing District Economic Development Forum, but we want to revive it. We want to bring a lot of vavavoom. We want the chairperson of your caliber who will make sure, in the absence of the political leadership or the administrative leadership of the municipality, it continues to survive for the benefit of the community. So it really needs to be revived.
I guess we had a business chamber perspective from the business community. We had a government perspective from the MMC of Economic Development. Now, I think the mother of the district is just proper. That the mother of the district will tell us, listen, this is who we are, this is where we're coming from, and this is where we're going as a district. Executive Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, can we give a round of applause as we welcome the Executive Mayor of the district, Mapingi Moloi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must indicate the fact that I'm very excited of this partnership. I know that there's been engagement with the local municipality, with the chamber, and I think this is just quite the first of its kind with us, and we think this is the beginning of great things to come. And by the way, I like this saying that great things comes to those who wait, and who wait patiently. So, and I can assure you that this partnership is going to go a long way. Allow me to confirm this journey, which will yield best to fundamental prospects for longer term Dr. Kenneth Kaunda district growth. We think with our partnership with yourselves, there's going to be fundamental growth in terms of the economy of our district, and that is why we really think that the prospects of this district remain quite promising in my view, and are likely to reassert themselves in the years ahead. And I believe that we have, as a region, a proven ability to generate advances in scientific knowledge and commercial innovation. I must say, ladies and gentlemen, lastly, you know, as politicians, if you have not come to lastly and finally, as I conclude, we need to come out of this session with all of us singing from the same tune of trade and investment, attraction and marketing of this region on behalf of the country. And we must also agree that industrialization, inputs to the policy alignment, economic information management system, all of us, we need to agree that without each other, we are nothing. We need each other, and what we have done for ourselves alone, I must indicate, ladies and gentlemen, what we have done for ourselves alone dies with us. And what we have done for others and the world remains and is immortal. And together we must journey through highly spirited, triumphantly making this district prosperous for all those who live in it. And I thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.